Today I'm going to tell you what is holding you back from losing those 20 pounds, those 10 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever it is you're trying to lose. Hey, I'm Alex Hall, DNA Fat Loss Coach. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't already, do go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Like the video if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, and of course let me know your comments below. I would love to get your feedback, and also any future videos you want to see, let me know. So you probably think I'm going to share some nutrition tip, maybe a brand new exercise that you haven't heard of that you're not doing, maybe something about sleep, stress, any of those things, right? Or maybe even a supplement that you're missing that's holding you back from losing 20, 30, 40 pounds or more. I'm afraid it's none of those things. In fact, it's much simpler than any of those things. This doesn't require you to do more exercise. This doesn't require you to eat any differently. It just requires a little simple mental switch, okay? So the thing that is holding you back from losing that weight, and most importantly, keeping it off, okay? Because no one wants to lose weight and then gain it all back again 6 months later. The thing that is preventing you from doing that is the belief that it has to be difficult, okay? Bear with me. You do not have to work hard to achieve weight loss. You do not have to work hard, okay? If you want to listen to that bit again or on repeat, please do, right? Be my guest. That's what it takes to get you to change, okay? You do not have to work hard to achieve weight loss. Think about this, okay? This might resonate well with you if you're here, okay? So many people, when they start their fat loss journey, weight loss journey, they want to lose 20 pounds, let's say. They go what I'm going to describe as all in, okay? Right, that's it. No more sugar, no more bread. I'm going to start going to the gym 6 days a week. I'm going to stop eating chocolate. I'm going to stop eating pizza. I'm not going to go to any social events with my friends. I'm just going to lose this 20 pounds, right? Any of those things sound kind of familiar? The issue with that is when we go all in, we're setting ourselves up for failure. I'm just going to put it out there. How many people do you know who have removed chocolate, removed pizza, removed social eating, removed sugar, removed bread, and are still doing it to this day consistently? I couldn't name anyone. Right? I literally could not name anyone. Chocolate in small amounts is totally fine. A pizza every now and then, totally fine, right? I'm going to go and enjoy some bread after this. You don't need to cut out these foods to achieve fat loss. If you do that, you're setting yourself up for failure. You're putting yourself in a temporary mindset, okay? Because people typically go, I'm going to cut out sugar for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 12 weeks, however long it takes me to lose the weight. But then once you've lost the weight, do you add sugar back in? And then guess what happens? If you add the sugar back in, temporary change equals a temporary result. So if the temporary change is to remove sugar, you achieve a temporary result of losing, let's say, 20 pounds. When you add the sugar back in, that result is going to remove itself, okay? You start to gain those 20 pounds back, and then 6 months down the line, you're back in exactly the same place you started, okay? If you want to generate a sustainable result, let's say losing 20 pounds and keeping it off, you have to use a sustainable change, okay? And these things do not need to be significant, I promise you. Like, I've worked with tons of clients, okay, helping them achieve their fat loss goals. The things we do, the changes we implement, most of the time they're like, is that it? Because they're used to making these gigantic shifts, okay? Removing sugar, cutting out chocolate, cutting out carbs, which just is not necessary at all, okay? We need a long-term sustainable mindset approach. In fact, I'm going to put it this way. It's better if you're lazy in your approach to fat loss, because if you're lazy, you'll find one thing, maybe two things, and you'll focus on those one or two things for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, even longer perhaps, okay? Because all it takes is one change really to lose, I don't know, 5 pounds or so. Let's say I focused on improving my sleep. I went to bed half an hour earlier. The impact of going to bed 30 minutes earlier on my energy levels, on my drive and motivation to do exercise the following day, on my energy expenditure, on my hormones, which will enable me to make better food choices, on my satiety hormone to enable me to eat less and feel more full, right? The impact of that 30 minutes of sleep extra per day is going to be gigantic. But it's just one thing, okay? There's a whole host of benefits that one change can have. Do something simple, do something you enjoy. Sleeping more, right? Who doesn't enjoy sleeping more? And the energy and the benefits that you feel will just be incredible, okay? So do one thing, focus on it for 2, 3, 4 weeks, as long as you need to really cement that change in place. Because as we know, temporary changes equals temporary results. So the minute you take away that change, those results are going to recede, okay? So let's say you lost 10 pounds by just sleeping a little bit more. As soon as you start to sleep less again, those 10 pounds are probably going to start to come back on, right? Temporary changes, temporary results. If we want sustainable results, we need to make sustainable changes. So here's your free ticket, right? I'm telling you right now, be lazy in your approach to fat loss. Focus on 1 or 2 things for, let's say, 1 to 2 months, right? Because if you're focusing on sleep, it can take a long time to get sleep right. Going to bed early, it's a bit of a habit you've got to build. Got to maybe have dinner a little bit earlier. Got to turn the telly off, maybe do some reading before bed, whatever it is. So whatever it is to help you to achieve that, that's going to take a little while to kind of learn and process, okay? If you do 2 things, it's going to take you even longer, so that could be about 2 months, okay? Be lazy in your approach to fat loss, and your fat loss will be sustainable, okay? Let's say you lose 15 pounds doing those 2 changes, then it starts to kind of plateau off. That's totally fine. What do? What's the next step? Find one more thing. Okay, let's say I'm focusing on sleep. Extra 30 minutes of sleep helps me lose 10 pounds. Brilliant. What about a 15-minute walk every morning or every other morning? Could that help me lose some weight? Absolutely. And not only just because you're increasing your energy usage, but also because the mental and physical benefits of that, right? If my mental health is better, I'm feeling less stressed, I'm going to stress eat less often. That could be saving me 500 calories, every other day. That's going to really, really add up. It's going to stack up, okay? There's so many downstream benefits to making one small change, whether it's exercise, nutrition, sleep, or stress management. Making one small change in each of these areas is going to have a dramatic impact. So, be lazy, enjoy it, you're there for the long run. This is a journey, okay? Sustainable changes, sustainable results. Thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know your thoughts below and like the video if you enjoyed it as well. And of course, subscribe to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching.